thank you. I appreciate you taking your seats, and we'd love to begin our celebration today. So welcome to Allison Transmission. I'm Lorraine Parker-Clegg, the Vice President of Human Resources and Chief People Officer. Thank you for joining us today on this special occasion. And now I'd like to introduce Ryan Milburn, our Vice President of Product Engineering at Allison Transmission.
Thank you, Lorraine, and thank you all so very much for joining us. This is really a special day for Allison, for our employees, and our community. I'd like to extend a very special thank you to Dave Roberts from the IEDC, Mayor Hogsett, Vince Noblet, and members of the Speedway Town Council, along with all of our guests and community partners for joining us today. And finally, a very special thanks to our team here at Allison and our various partners who work tirelessly to make this day possible. As I'm sure everyone can agree, you should feel extremely proud of what we've accomplished together. I am truly honored to unveil the Allison Innovation Center. This 96,000 square foot facility is now home to approximately 300 Allison employees consolidating product engineering and technology development teams from multiple locations into a single facility. This extremely talented team is developing the next generation of commercial vehicle propulsion technology to support Allison's mission of improving the way the world works. This beautiful, state-of-the-art facility is a key enabler to the collaboration and innovation that takes. Allison's continued innovation has led to the introduction of our eGen portfolio of electric propulsion solutions. This includes our eGen Power family of electric axles and our eGen Flex electric hybrid system for transit buses. We're very excited about this evolution in our product lineup and the sustainable future it represents. You will see our eGen Power 100D electric axle in the lobby. You'll also see it in the Hino XL heavy-duty truck at the Vehicle Electrification and Environmental Test Center. In less than 1 month, our strategic partner, Indigo, will receive the first delivery of our eGen Flex electric hybrid equipped in a Gillig transit bus. Indigo is represented here today by Aaron Vogel, Chief Operating Officer. Thank you, Aaron, and the broader Indigo team for your partnership and your commitment to delivering forward-thinking solutions that will provide a cleaner and more sustainable future for our local community. In addition to our electric propulsion solutions, Allison continues to introduce innovative and more efficient fully automatic transmissions, such as the award-winning 3414 Regional Haul Series, the FracTran, the TerraTran, Allison's next generation electronic control system, and later this year, the Allison 9-Speed. The Innovation Center represents Allison's commitment to attracting and retaining top talent and being an employer of choice. Our dedicated team members are the reason that Allison has been a leader in developing and manufacturing commercial vehicle propulsion solutions for more than 100 years. And Allison is committed to being a great place to work for generations to come. To share more about the Innovation Center and Allison's investments in the Indianapolis community and the state of Indiana, I'd like to introduce Allison Transmission's Chairman and CEO, Dave Graziosi.
Thank you, Ryan, and thank you all for being here with us today to celebrate this milestone in Allison's history. Since James Allison founded our company in 1915, less than a block from where I'm standing, we've established deep roots in Indianapolis and the town of Speedway. Following James Allison's passing, Allison was sold to General Motors under the stipulation that Allison's headquarters remain in Indianapolis for at least 10 years. 93 years later, we're still here. Our investment in this innovation center represents Allison's continued investment to the Indianapolis community and the state of Indiana. This state-of-the-art facility and the capabilities it contains were made possible because of our great partnerships with the state of Indiana, city of Indianapolis, and town of Speedway. The Innovation Center will support Allison's goal of expanding our position as a leading innovator, providing a full range of differentiated propulsion solutions for our customers. From construction and distribution to transit, off-highway, and defense applications, Allison Propulsion Solutions are engineered to make our customers more productive no matter the vocation. As we continue to execute our comprehensive propulsion solution strategy, the Innovation Center is a venue to showcase our technology and innovation leadership. This facility, along with the recently expanded Vehicle Electrification and Environmental Test Center across the street, will be centers of excellence for the development of enhanced, conventional, and fully electric vehicle technology to meet the constantly evolving needs of the end markets Allison serves. These facilities showcase Allison's commitment to taking a leadership role, empowering advancements in sustainability and environmental initiatives. In addition to our investment in local infrastructure, we are also investing in our human capital, supporting education in our community through partnerships with IUPUI, Marian University, and Purdue University, all of whom are represented by leadership in attendance today. We are partnering with these institutions to develop the next generation of diverse, skilled engineers who will positively influence our community for years to come. We know firsthand the impact engineers can have on innovation, and we look forward to the continued collaboration with these universities and the next generation of leaders in Indiana. I am confident the investments in facilities like the Allison Innovation Center will ensure Indianapolis and the state of Indiana remain hubs for top talent and thought leadership. Over the past 107 years, Allison has established a reputation providing the most reliable, durable, and valued propulsion solutions in the world. We remain committed to delivering on our brand promise with our next generation of propulsion solutions. Investments like the Innovation Center will help us ensure we deliver on our promise. Thank you. Now I'd like to introduce Vince Noblet, President of the Speedway Town Council. Welcome, Vince.
Thank you very much. First off, I'd like to welcome everybody to the town of Speedway. Appreciate it that everybody show up for this today. And the citizens of the town of Speedway would like to thank Allison's leaders for building that innovation center in our town. James Allison was one of the founding fathers of Speedway and had a vision of building a community of workers who would support business and personally thrive while doing so. That innovative vision grew into the town of Speedway. Speedway has always been a strong partner in providing essential services to Allison, such as police, fire, water, and some of the best schools in the state of Indiana. Allison Way has always been ingrained into the character of Speedway, and the Allison team continues to help Speedway be the best place to work, play, and live. And I thank you very much. Next, I would like to introduce Mayor Hogsett.
Well, I'm not going to lie to you, I feel like a preacher. I mean, everybody's in the back pew. God bless you for sitting. This sermon is for you. I'm thrilled to be back once again, welcoming this new facility into the Allison Transmission family. To state the obvious, a lot has changed in our world over the last 2 years. And since we gathered for the Innovation Center's groundbreaking in June of 2019. Boy, that seems so long ago. doesn't it? But one thing that we can still depend on is the rock-solid relationship between the city of Indianapolis and Allison Transmission. In fact, I would say that those two names, historically speaking, I don't know who the mayor was who negotiated that 10-year deal, but he ought to be impeached. I'm glad you've stayed. The names Indianapolis and Allison are synonymous. They go hand in hand. Always have, I hope always will. Starting back with James Allison and the founding of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway up to and including today's ceremony. Our city and this company have a history that spans not only generations, but technological eras. And just like the track, which was built to evaluate the latest in automotive technology, this facility will provide an arena to test, to refine, and to, above all else, innovate. Stay on the cutting edge. For Indianapolis residents, this facility also represents hundreds of new jobs. And that's a good thing. Trust me, as the son of an Allison man, I know what employment at this company can mean for a family. Probably wouldn't be standing here before you today were it not for Allison. That's why our city's working to get more residents lined up to fill these positions. From programs like Indy Achieves and Modern Apprenticeship Program, Indianapolis is finding routes to the STEM-related jobs that provide a lifelong career. The jobs of tomorrow, available today. The city is also grateful for the role that the town of Speedway has always played in partnership with Allison. And of course, I'd be remiss if I did not thank our governor and the Indiana Economic Development Corporation and the role that they have played in bringing about today's welcome news. We're all looking forward to the benefits of this facility and the continuation of this historic partnership and what those benefits will be yielded today, tomorrow, and well into the future. It's my honor to introduce Dave Roberts of the Indiana Economic Development Corporation. Dave.
All right, thank you, Mayor. And if that was the homily, let me give a short benediction to everyone. On behalf of the Secretary of Commerce, Brad Chambers, and the Governor, Eric Holcomb, it's my honor to be here and celebrate such an exciting commitment to the future of powertrain technology. You know, at IEDC, we're having conversations about what the future looks like in 2032 and beyond, not just today. And what needs to be done today to ensure the success 10, 20, 30 years and beyond. One of those core strategies is for us to promote, attract, and retain companies that are part of the economy of the future. And as we think about that, the economy of the future must be built on companies with future intentions of actions today that you guys are taking. Those companies will create high wages, resilient jobs, and they are companies that Indiana will help build together a future that we can be proud of. In short, it's companies like Allison Transmission. Allison, as you've heard already, is a long-standing established partner in building Indiana's auto manufacturing ecosystem, but it's more than that. It's the trucks that are working, helping workers go to work every day. It's public transit systems and applications in the oil and gas industry. And I'll take a short personal detour. For a few years in the 2000s, 07 to 11, I had the privilege of working in Caterpillar's intellectual property department. And part of the business units that I helped was the transmission business unit. And honestly, going into that experience, I didn't know much about transmissions. But I can still remember where I sat down across the table from engineers and I asked, okay, who are the toughest competitors we have? And it was Allison Transmission, especially in the oil and gas sector. And nothing like competition will raise respect. And that experience certainly brought that home to me. It made me proud to be from Indiana, and it made me proud to get back to Indiana next to you guys. So, thank you for reaffirming your commitment to our future, to modernize, to grow in, to invest in technology right here in Speedway, Indiana. I assure you that commitment is reciprocal. The state is proud to continue supporting Allison Transmissions with a business environment that supports your growth strategies, a talent pipeline that is robust thanks to our academic partners, and a place for your employees to live where they can still experience the American dream. So this building, this innovation center, is beautiful, and it's an important symbol. Buildings can inspire, they can motivate, and they can convene, just like we are convening here today. And I'm sure that the Allison engineers that'll be working on the propulsion technologies that will make our world move and work will find that to be true. I'm grateful for Allison's commitment to Indiana and excited for the future that will be driven from this very building. Thank you for inviting me to be a part of today, and congratulations.
Firstly, thanks to all of our guest speakers for spending time celebrating with us here today. This is an amazing milestone. Please join me in thanking them. As you've heard, there's so much to be excited about regarding jobs and investment within our state, city, town, and indeed in this company. We continue to target potential employees as we grow our manufacturing presence, in addition to seeking highly qualified talent to join us on the journey of continually improving the way the world works through our innovative propulsion solutions worldwide. Throughout Allison, we are actively seeking leaders to build upon our world-class teams, from engineering and supply chain to finance, human resources, marketing, sales, and service. Now, without further ado, I'd like to invite the following individuals to join me for this celebratory ribbon cutting and photo opportunity. So Dave, Mayor Hogsett, Vince Noblet, Dave Graziosi, and Ryan Milburn, please step up.